Finding a fighting game that clicks perfectly with your style can be tough with so many options out there. I am Alice, and today we are ranking the most incredible brawlers available on Switch and PC. Let us dive right into the ultimate countdown to find your next favorite.
Starting off at number 1, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which brings together the most incredible roster of gaming legends ever assembled. The sheer chaos of tossing opponents off the stage never gets old, whether you play casually or competitively. Before we get into the rest of the countdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your favorite game below. Every single match feels entirely unpredictable because of the crazy item drops and dynamic stage hazards. I absolutely love how easy it is to pick up a controller and immediately understand the basics while still discovering deep combat mechanics years later. It remains an absolute masterpiece that defines local multiplayer perfection.
Checking out number 2, we have Mortal Kombat I, which completely resets the iconic timeline with a fresh, beautiful universe. The brutal combat system feels incredibly fluid and introduces a brand new cameo mechanic that lets you summon assist fighters during combos. I find the visual upgrades absolutely stunning, especially when delivering those signature fatal blows. The story mode plays out like a blockbuster movie, keeping you hooked from the first fight to the final boss. Multiplayer matches run flawlessly, giving you plenty of reasons to perfect your favorite character. It is an incredibly satisfying and bloody experience that completely reignites my passion for this legendary fighting franchise right now. Moving to number 3, Street Fighter VI takes competitive action straight to the urban streets with massive style. The new drive gauge mechanic changes everything by allowing players to absorb hits and unleash devastating counter-strikes instantly. I really appreciate how the modern control scheme opens the door for newcomers without removing the depth veteran players expect. The World Tour mode offers a surprisingly fun single-player journey where you can build a custom fighter. Every character animation looks completely flawless, running smoothly, even during the most intense cinematic super moves. It simply feels amazing to play and easily stands as the absolute pinnacle of modern arcade combat out today. Stepping into the three-dimensional arena at number 4, Tekken 8 pushes the boundaries of visual fidelity and aggressive gameplay. The new heat system encourages you to stay constantly on the offensive, turning regular combos into flashy, high-damage spectacles. I am always amazed by how detailed the character models look as they trade heavy blows across fully destructible stages. The Arcade Quest mode serves as a perfect tutorial, guiding you through complex mechanics while telling a charming story. Online matches feel incredibly responsive, thanks to excellent rollback netcode, keeping every fight smooth. This entry truly solidifies the legendary franchise as an unstoppable force within the modern action gaming genre. Flying high at number 5, Dragon Ball FighterZ translates the frantic energy of the beloved anime perfectly onto your screen. The 3-on-3 tag combat keeps the pace incredibly fast, demanding quick reflexes to manage assists and character swaps. I get absolute chills seeing the dramatic finish cutscenes trigger when ending a match with a massive energy beam. The vibrant cel-shaded graphics make every single frame look exactly like an episode from the show. Auto combos make the game approachable for beginners, while giving pros plenty of room to craft insane juggles. It is a stunning visual treat that delivers some of the best team fighting mechanics available. Bringing heavy metal vibes to number 6, Guilty Gear Strive overhauls its established formula for a more punchy and deliberate flow. Each character possesses wildly unique tools that completely alter how you approach the neutral game. I am obsessed with the dynamic soundtrack that perfectly matches the intense pace of every single clash. Breaking through walls to transition between stage areas adds a thrilling cinematic flair to your most damaging attack strings. The lobby system is a bit quirky, but the actual online matches perform brilliantly with minimal lag. It is a visually arresting masterpiece that proves anime fighters can be heavily stylized while remaining highly competitive and incredibly fun. Creeping into the darkness at number 7, Under Night In-Birth 2, Celes offers arguably the tightest ground-based combat around. The unique grind grid system creates an engaging tug-of-war where both players constantly fight for offensive momentum. I really love the moody aesthetic and the incredibly catchy electronic soundtrack that elevates the tension during close matches. Executing precise inputs feels incredibly rewarding once you understand the natural rhythm of your chosen character. The comprehensive tutorial is basically a masterclass in fighting game fundamentals, helping newcomers grasp very complex concepts. It remains a hidden gem that rewards dedicated players with deeply satisfying and cerebral two-dimensional combat. Jumping into the stadium at number 8, Pokken Tournament DX blends traditional fighting mechanics with pocket monster charm flawlessly. The phase-shifting mechanic constantly moves the battle between fully three-dimensional roaming and classic two-dimensional planes. I always crack a smile watching Pikachu Libre pull off wrestling moves against massive legendary beasts like Mewtwo. Using support characters adds a nice layer of strategy when trying to break your opponent's guard. It performs wonderfully on the hybrid console, giving you smooth battles whether docked or playing in handheld mode. This title proves that unconventional spin-offs can deliver seriously competitive depth while remaining entirely faithful to their lovable source material.
Hitting pure nostalgia at number 9, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics bundles pure history into one gorgeous package. Switching between legendary crossover titles lets you experience the evolution of tag team insanity firsthand. I've lost countless hours playing these chaotic retro games against friends on the couch, just mashing massive hyper combos. The addition of online play with modern netcode breathes brilliant new life into these decades-old arcade cabinets. Having all the secret characters unlocked from the start is a massive relief for anyone who just wants to fight. It is a phenomenal preservation effort that captures the absolute golden age of loud and fast crossover battles.
Dropping into the arena at number 10, Brawlhalla delivers completely free platform fighting chaos with a constantly expanding roster. Weapon pickups spawn randomly, changing your moveset mid-fight and forcing you to adapt on the fly. I find the simple control scheme so refreshing because it focuses entirely on spacing and timing rather than complex memorization. Crossing over with completely random pop culture franchises keeps the character lineup feeling hilarious and endlessly entertaining. The crossplay functionality works perfectly, ensuring you can always find a match against friends on any other platform. It is a wonderfully accessible party game that still manages to support a fiercely competitive and dedicated global community. Dancing into the spotlight at number 11, Skullgirls second Encore showcases some of the most impressive hand-drawn animation ever created. You can choose to play as a single overpowered fighter or build a massive team of 3 to utilize powerful assists. I am constantly blown away by the jazzy soundtrack that sets a wonderfully weird tone for the bizarre character designs. The combo system is incredibly flexible, allowing you to chain together wild attacks, while the infinite prevention system keeps things fair. Learning the intricate reset setups provides an incredibly deep learning curve that feels extremely rewarding. It is a passion project that continues to outshine many modern blockbuster releases. Slicing through the competition at number 12, Melty Blood Type Lumina revives a classic Dojin franchise with stunning modern polish. The rapid beat auto combo system allows anyone to jump right in and pull off spectacular aerial raves effortlessly. I really appreciate how snappy the movement feels, making dashing and jumping around the stage a complete joy. Moon skills add an extra layer of resource management that can instantly turn the tide of a desperate round. The character interactions before fights add great context for fans of the visual novel universe. It is a lightning-fast anime fighter that balances approachability with serious depth for the hardcore competitive crowd. Summoning intense action at number 13, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax blends an incredible role-playing universe with deep arcade mechanics. Managing your character's health alongside their persona's health creates a unique dual-layered strategy during every single encounter. I absolutely love continuing the original game story through the visual novel mode between all the chaotic brawls. The shadow types offer completely different playstyles for the entire roster, giving you essentially double the characters to master. Status ailments from the main game translate perfectly into the combat mechanics, causing pure chaos during a match. It is a brilliant spin-off that treats its beloved source material with absolute respect and care. Throwing punches from across the room at number 14, ARMS introduces a completely original take on the boxing genre.
Curving your extendable fists around obstacles requires genuine spatial awareness rather than simply memorizing frame data. I actually find the motion controls incredibly fun and surprisingly accurate when dodging and weaving through incoming attacks. Customizing each arm with different elemental properties lets you build a loadout that perfectly matches your aggressive or defensive style. The colorful cast of characters bursts with personality, making every tournament match feel like a vibrant sporting event. It is an incredibly unique and vastly underrated title that truly shines during local multiplayer sessions with friends.
Igniting the stage at number 15, the King of Fighters XV brings the legendary 3-on-3 team battles back. The Shatter Strike mechanic provides a powerful new defensive option that feels amazing when you land a perfectly timed counter. I am always impressed by the sheer size of the roster, which includes nearly every fan favorite from the long history. Stringing together max mode combos requires strict execution, but feels incredibly satisfying when you pull off the massive damage. Rollback netcode ensures that the intense online ranked matches remain fair and responsive across the globe. It is a triumphant return to form for a franchise that defines technical arcade precision.
Clashing steel at number 16, Soulcalibur VI delivers weapon-based combat that relies heavily on movement and precise spacing. The reversal edge system creates dramatic slow-motion clashes that feel like they were ripped straight from a samurai movie. I spend way too much time in the character creator building ridiculous custom fighters to take into online lobbies. The two distinct story modes provide hours of content exploring the rich lore of the cursed sword. Landing a lethal hit feels incredibly powerful as it shatters armor and opens the enemy up for massive damage. It remains a beautiful and elegant fighting experience that rewards tactical patience and smart positioning. Going back to the roots at number 17, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection offers 12 perfect arcade ports in one. Having all the classic iterations of the Alpha and Third Strike series available instantly is a dream come true. I love hopping into the museum mode to check out the original concept art and read up on the history. The online lobbies recreate that classic arcade feeling perfectly, allowing you to spectate matches while waiting for your turn. Playing these pure, unfiltered versions reminds you exactly why the franchise became a global phenomenon in the first place. It is the ultimate nostalgic package for anyone who grew up mashing buttons in arcades. Delivering superhero justice at number 18, Injustice 2 combines a gripping cinematic narrative with heavy-hitting environmental combat. Juggling opponents off walls and transitioning them through massive stage hazards never loses its cinematic impact. I find the gear system incredibly addictive because customizing the look and stats of your favorite heroes is super rewarding. The facial animations during story cutscenes still look shockingly realistic, pulling you deep into the dark alternate universe plot. Zoning your opponents with powerful projectile attacks feels weighty and satisfying across the entire iconic comic book roster. It is a phenomenal superhero simulator that packs an incredible amount of rich single-player content right now. Smashing universes together at number 19, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle streamlines complex mechanics for incredibly fast 2-on-2 action. The simplified inputs allow you to focus entirely on crazy tag synergies instead of spending hours practicing difficult motions. I absolutely love the crossover interactions between characters from 4 completely different franchises right before the round begins. Cross combos fill the screen with ridiculous effects, making you feel incredibly powerful when locking down your opponent. The vibrant sprite art looks fantastic against the dynamic 3-dimensional backgrounds during every match. It is an explosive and highly accessible tag fighter that guarantees wild, unpredictable matches every single time you play. Unleashing ninja magic at number 20, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 concludes the epic saga with massive arena battles. The cinematic boss fights are visually staggering, featuring giant awakened beasts destroying everything in their path. I always enjoy seamlessly swapping between team members mid-combo to keep the pressure going without dropping the attack chain. The substitution jutsu mechanic keeps you on your toes, forcing you to carefully manage your defensive resources during a fight. Finishing an opponent with a secret technique triggers a beautiful animation that feels incredibly satisfying. It perfectly captures the spirit and massive scale of the legendary anime series in a wildly fun way. Posing dramatically at number 21, JoJo Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R faithfully recreates the stylish manga universe. The unique stand mechanics allow characters to basically fight 2 against 1, creating fascinating mind games and trap setups. I cannot get enough of the ridiculous taunts and the flashy finishing moves that look exactly like comic book panels. The assist system adds a modern touch to the classic gameplay, giving you extra combo extenders or defensive breaks. Navigating the diverse roster stirs every generation of the family line, offering a massive variety of bizarre playstyles. It is a love letter to the fans that drips with undeniable style and charm.
Drawing blood at number 22, Samurai Shodown slows the pace down dramatically, focusing entirely on tension and massive single strikes. A single heavy slash can erase half of a health bar, meaning you are never truly safe from a comeback. I really appreciate how this forces you to play patiently, waiting for the perfect moment to punish a careless mistake. The beautiful brushstroke art style gives every stage and character a stunning traditional Japanese aesthetic that looks gorgeous in motion. Disarming your opponent and forcing them to fight empty-handed creates incredibly tense and hilarious panic moments. It is a deeply psychological brawler that values calculated risk over long combo memorization.
Slime tossing at number 23, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 heavily revamps its physics to deliver a surprisingly competitive platformer. The new slime meter mechanic allows you to cancel attacks or power up specials, adding genuine depth to the silly combat. I am still laughing at the fact that SpongeBob can fight against Garfield in a completely serious tournament setting. The addition of full voice acting brings a much-needed layer of personality to the roster that was missing before. The campaign mode offers a fun roguelike experience where you can unlock power-ups while fighting through classic cartoon locations. It is a massive improvement that proves licensed games can actually rock.
Soaring the skies at number 24, Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising updates the gorgeous original with fresh mechanics and rollback netcode. The simplified skill buttons make special moves accessible, while the new ultimate skills provide massive cinematic damage when you need it. I really love the Granblue's Party Mode, which acts like a ridiculous obstacle course minigame between serious tournament rounds. The gorgeous anime visuals seamlessly transition from 2-dimensional fighting planes to stunning 3-dimensional super moves flawlessly. The newly added dash attacks completely change the pace of neutral interactions, making rounds feel significantly faster. It is a brilliant starting point for newcomers looking to enter the traditional arcade scene. Finishing strong at number 25, Mortal Kombat 11 delivers a masterclass in brutal cinematic presentation and incredible content volume. The custom variation system lets you equip specific special moves to perfectly tailor your fighter to your exact playstyle. I always enjoy grinding the Towers of Time mode to unlock cool new cosmetic gear and brutally creative fatality animations. The time-traveling storyline is completely absurd in the best way possible, bringing past and present versions of characters together. The slower, more deliberate pace emphasizes smart decision-making and punishing whiffs, rather than just rushing down your opponent endlessly. It is a gorgeously bloody spectacle that remains infinitely replayable today.